Okay, I'm ready to show you some weird and lyrically kind of dangerous records. And it's two bands, and first band up is the FEEDERZ. And this is the Jesus 7-inch on Placebo Records. That's what the inside looks like. And this thing has 4 songs on it. And 3 of them are really good. The Jesus song, Unforgettable, you'd know if you heard it. The Jesus song by the FEEDERZ isn't one of those where you'd say, well, you know what, I think I heard that song. Oh boy, if you've heard it, you know it. and then there's a song on it, Stop You're Killing Me. I'm not really a big fan of that song. And then on the flip side is Avon Lady and Terrorist. And wow, those songs are so good. There's what the vinyl looks like. And this one's got a scratch on it. Anyway, doesn't affect the play. So that is the FEEDERZ Jesus 7-inch on Placebo Records. Unbelievable 7-inch from, what year? 1983. I would hate to be without this thing. It's just so original and abrasive without being distorted. Yeah, that's the way to describe the FEEDERZ. Abrasive on you mentally, but the drums, guitar, the bass, they're not distorted at all. But wow, the ideas sure are. I'm not even going to tell you about the songs. Go on YouTube and punch in the FEEDERZ Jesus 7-inch. Okay, this is the original Jesus. This is the original Jesus 7-inch by the FEEDERZ, but it's the vinyl only on Anxiety Records. The little cover for this is a replica that I made myself. So this is not the original stuff that came with the vinyl. This is stuff I made. Because to get this thing with all the original wrapping is for a price that's reasonable is impossible. And I just don't want to pay $300 for some little pieces of paper. Because that's all I would need to complete this. It's just the paper. This is the original vinyl. I saw this original vinyl just all by itself once go for like $250. It was terrible. Anyway, this is all original. And both of these records have the same songs, the same recording. They are the same record. It's just one is on Anxiety Records from 1980, and this is Placebo Records 1983. All right, this is the FEEDERZ. Ever feel like killing your boss? And this is not an original copy of this record. This is on the Broken Re-Kids from San Francisco record label. And it has the sandpaper on one side. Then on the back side it doesn't have it. And I bought this at the Toxic Ranch record store in Tucson, Arizona, I believe. Anyway, this record, it's really good. There's the lyric sheet. And it's just black vinyl. And it's got some great songs on it, but not all the songs are great. But it's definitely original sounding. I love the sandpaper on it, so that if you don't have it in 2 plastic sleeves, any record that you store against it will be all scratched up. The cover, at least, will. I don't think this is going to wear down through the cover to the vinyl. Anyway, the good songs on this are Have You Ever Been Mellow? Terrorist, Burn, Warehouse Burn, 1984, Jesus, the FU song, and I think those are the standouts on this thing. I love right on the back it says pay no more than $0 for this record. And that is the Ever Feel Like Killing Your Boss record by the FEEDERZ. And this would be the most dangerous album you could ever own because of the sandpaper cover and what it would do to the other records that you store it against. All right, this one is, actually let's get into, no, this one. I also got this at Toxic Ranch Records. This is the Vandalism record, and it's on Broken Records and Flaming Banker Records. And what is in here? Cartoon, lyrics, and the record's just black. And let's get into some of the great songs on this. Oh, I like that. You Too Can Steal, Ask for Nothing, Demand Nothing, Take Everything. And on the back, Be Realistic, Demand the Impossible. And the standout songs on this thing are Break It All, No Shopping, Owned, Burning MP3s, the Mothra theme from the Godzilla movie with the little tiny people singing it, One of Us, Why Don't You Just Die, Aborted Jesus. It has an orchestra version of the Jesus song. Every song on this thing is out of sight. This is really, really good. And it's obtainable, I think. I haven't shopped for it since I already got it. But I think you can get a copy of this for a reasonable price. All right. And here is the FEEDERZ Teachers in Space. And that's a picture of the space shuttle blown up. This is a rough one. What's it say on the front here? Remember, refusal to pay is your only real freedom of choice. And we're listening to Devo Freedom of Choice right now. That's just a coincidence. I didn't set that up. Okay, this one I think is a little better than the Vandalism record because of the intro. And the intro is a little piece of the movie The Seven Faces of Dr. Lao. And that's what makes this thing very memorable, because that's a great movie. And the little part that they took from that is the best part of the movie. Anyway, this one has the song 50 Years. Really, really good. The song You're So Stupid's really good. Taking the Night is great. Crawl Space, that one's good. The intermission, Time for a Snack, that's the Time song. Or the Father Time song. Anyway, buy this record and then you'll know what I'm talking about, even though I don't. Oh, it says right back here, underneath all the song titles, home recording is ruining the music industry. Keep up the good work. And on the back, reserved for NASA, and it shows a meal. Anyway, what's in this? Oh. And this is the original insert that came with this. And again, this is a really, really good record. And this one's better than the Ever Feel Like Killing Your Boss. It's just more of an entertaining listen. If you're into bands like the FEEDERZ. So if you haven't heard of them, go on YouTube, check them out, and then see if you can find these records. Okay, this is an extra copy. It's not in the condition this one's in, but it's a complete copy of the Teachers in Space. It's looks like a little water damage on it. I bought this at a record store for like $1 many, many years ago. Yeah, it looks like it's just been water damaged. The vinyl plays fine, and I think this FEEDERZ record is going to be my first contest. The contest thing seems to be really popular, and I think this FEEDERZ record is going to be mine. And what I will have people do to try and win this thing won't be much, because it's, it's not the best. It's not in the best condition, but it plays fine. So what I will have people do to win this record is make a video of 3 records that just 2. 3's too many. Make a video of 2 records that you're gonna throw away, that you have and you don't know why you have them. If you were to take them to a record store, the record store wouldn't buy them. You're just gonna have to throw them away. So yeah, that's gonna be my contest. And it will be over July 18th. That's my birthday. On July 18th, have all your entries in to win this Teachers in Space record by the FEEDERZ. If you want it. The cover's pretty brutal. Maybe you don't want this thing. Anyway, 2 records that you're gonna throw away. So I'm actually promoting throwing your records away. That's horrible. All right. Next band up is the FROGS, and this is the Only Right Natural record, and this thing's okay. It's just a bunch of songs about like homosexual supremacy. If you haven't heard this thing, it's kind of a rough, weird, it's not a rock and roll record. It's hard to describe the FROGS. Some of the songs on this, you'll never ever forget once you hear them. They're just so messed up. The melody to them is good. I really don't know how to describe this thing. It's got songs on it like I've Got Drugs, Out of the Mist, It's Been a Month Since I Had a Man, Gather Around for Savior number 2, which is a song about talking kids into throwing Bibles away. Someone's Pinning Me to the Ground. Anyway, I don't know what to say about this. I'm sure a few of you already know about this record. Anyway, it's good. I guess it's worth $15 if you just want a really crazy listen. All right. And the next FROGS record. This one is My Daughter the Broad. This is the best record I own. Out of the thousands of records I have, this one is my favorite record of all time. People will ask, well, what's your favorite record? I didn't have one until I got this thing. This is not like this. It's crazier. I don't know how to describe this record other than, yeah, this is my favorite record. Out of everything, this is the one. This beats them all. The song I'm Hungry, Banjo Bonnie, Which One of You Gave My Daughter the Dope, Grandma Sitting in the Corner, Dreambox, the Rockin' and Reelin' songs on this, I'm Evil Jack, I'm Sad the Goat Just Died Today. Best song I ever heard. It even beats Holiday in Cambodia, or what's playing now, which is a great Devo record. I don't know what to say about this. Once you've heard it, it's with you for the rest of your life. I've been listening to this thing because I recorded it onto a CD on the way to work and on the way home from work, which is each way like a 15-minute drive, ever since I got it. I've listened to nothing else. Even though I've gotten new records in the mail, it takes me a while to get to them because I'm too busy playing the CD I made of this record. It beats them all. So go on YouTube, you can hear this whole thing, and after you hear it, I don't know, find some record label to repress this thing, because to find a vinyl copy of this, the cost is, it's just, since minimum wage isn't $95 an hour, what they want for this thing is unreasonable. Don't pay it. Because since I bought this one off Discogs, I think I paid, $120 for this one. The other two people that were selling vinyl copies of this over in Europe doubled their price. Now it's close to $300, where before they wanted like $175. Now they want $300 for a copy of this. So we have got to get together and find a way to get somebody to repress this record. It will be the best record you've ever owned, in a way that you won't like, but it'll just be a fact. Best record ever. The Frogs, My Daughter the Broad. All right, I'm going to make some more videos.